I now give the floor to the representative of the Pacific community.
Your Excellency, the Secretary-General of the United Nations, Honourable Presidents and Prime Ministers of State, Your Excellencies, the Heads of Delegation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Pacific community is grateful for the opportunity to present a statement to the Global Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction. As the intergovernmental organisation with the mandate to lead and coordinate disaster risk management capacity building in the Pacific, we present this statement on behalf of our sister regional organisations, development partners and members of the Pacific Resilience Partnership. From the 1st to the 3rd of May this year, the Pacific Resilience Partnership came together for the inaugural Pacific Resilience meeting. The theme, Youth Futures in a Resilient Pacific, recognised the critical role of youth as important stakeholders and actors in Pacific resilience. The event filled the venues of the University of the South Pacific and saw inspiring and informative presentations, debates, and interactive sessions from stakeholders from across the region. But most of all, it showed the passion and absolute dedication that the Pacific has for taking collective and comprehensive action on creating a truly resilient Pacific. The Pacific is often described as one of the world's most vulnerable regions. The 2017 World Risk Report replaced Vanuatu, Tonga, Solomon Islands and Fiji amongst the top 15 countries with the highest risk worldwide. However, I am pleased to report that these 4 countries, along with their Pacific neighbours, are at the forefront of a change process that integrates climate change and disaster risk management under our Framework for Resilience and Development Partnership. The Pacific community's contributions to the efforts of the Pacific Resilience Partnership and in progressing the implementation of the FRDP lie in our position as the principal scientific and technical organisation in the Pacific region. Using applied science and technology, we respond to the Pacific Island National Development Priorities across a number of areas, such as food security, water security, education, public health, human rights, and disaster and climate resilience. This includes the collection and analysis of risk information to support evidence-based decisions and actions. If I may add that resilience building is not just about managing the risks posed by large catastrophic events, the cumulative impacts of smaller, more frequent events are just as important to address. Our regional organisations like the Pacific Islands Forum Secretariat, which convene and coordinate political level discourse on resilience action, and also specifically risk governance and financing, the Secretariat of the Pacific Regional Programme, which coordinates action on climate change, and the University of the South Pacific, which helps to galvanise sector, multilateral development banks, donors, and of course the UN family. The Pacific Resilience Partnership are prime examples of how Pacific regionalism can support and complement national plans and transboundary challenges. The achievement of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Sendai Framework requires more than the sum of national actions. It calls for collective efforts to tackle regional and global issues. The spirit of this is captured in the vision of the Pacific leaders and the Blue Pacific, calling for the Pacific region of peace, harmony, security, social inclusion and prosperity, so that all Pacific people can lead free, healthy and productive lives. Chair, I thank you.